Belinda from My Style Journey. As you can see, I'm in the throes of packing for my New Zealand holiday. Some of the things that are important to do when packing is to check on the weather in the area where you're going, on what kind of outings you're going to be doing, and also if you will have washing facilities. Will you be able to wash your clothing, and will that be easy to do, or will you have to pile a lot of clothes before you get to the laundromat? So I've checked out all those things. I'm going to be staying with my sister. I will be able to do some washing, and I've decided that I will do washing just once a week. So in all of these outfits, I'll have an outfit for every day for at least a full week before I need to do washing. So without further ado, let me show you what I'm taking with on my holiday. Let's start with the shoes. So I'm taking 3 pairs of slides. I'm taking a black pair because they just go with everything. And then I am taking my June slides. These would be nice to wear if I'm going on a day trip and I don't have to be walking too far. And then I'm still deciding whether I'm going to take these navy slides. I have decided to pack quite a bit of navy, so I think I'm going to add them because they won't take up much room. And then I'm taking these sneakers on the flight, so I'll be wearing them on the flight, so they won't be packed in my luggage. And then I'm taking a pair of black Vans, and I'm taking these also on the flight. I'm going to wear these the second half of the flight. And then I'm taking these with because they are great for walking, and they are leather and they've stretched out well, so they're not going to hurt my foot. And we are going to the South Island for a few days, and the weather there is a little bit windy and rainy, so I'm going to hope that these will do the trick. So these are the black boots that I'm going to take with. They're just a pair of leather ankle boots, and I think that they're great for, they're a little bit dusty. I'm just going to have to dust them off before I pack them. I'm also going to be taking with a pair of these beige brown slides. Just ignore how they look on the inside. They are quite old. I bought them about 5 years ago in Italy, and they are also leather and they have stretched out so they will not hurt my feet. This was a last minute decision. I wasn't sure if I was going to take these white trousers with, but we're going to the beach for a few days, and I just thought that these were really nice to wear on the beach. So if we go from the beach to a restaurant, I can just wear this with a t-shirt and they'll be perfect. Then I've taken a beige pair of trousers. These are polyester blend, so they're not the most easy or comfortable or wearable trousers. They're beautiful, they fit me well, and I love the style, but I'm just worried that I'm going to get too hot. But I do see that the evenings are cooler and the South Island's going to be quite cool. And then I've taken 2 pairs of jeans. I would have normally packed just jeans if I'd done this maybe a year ago, but I'm honestly in a very, very different space with my style. And although jeans are very wearable and they go with everything, it's just nice to wear something different. So I've got a light wash and a dark wash. The light wash are a medium rise, and they're a straight leg jean, so they will be comfortable for day wear. And then I've got these skinny jeans, but the skinny is around the middle, so they're a high rise and they really suck you in, but they're more a tapered leg. They're not skinnies at the bottom. And then I've taken a navy pair of trousers, which I thought would be nice if we're going out for dinner and you just want to dress up a little bit more. And then I've got these black skinnies. Now I went for these ones because my other 2 jeans are not skinnies, and I thought it would be nice to have at least 1 pair of skinnies with. And these are a raw hemmed pair. And then I took a little bit of a wild card. This is a little bit of color in my closet. So I took this skirt, which is easy to wear. It doesn't require ironing. I just need to roll it up and then I'll be able to wear it easily. So that will be for if we go out for a nice outing in the day or the evening. That will do the trick, just with a white t-shirt. And I've also taken, I'll show you the t-shirts. My wildcard t-shirt was a khaki t-shirt. Now for the shirts, I've taken this cotton button down. It doesn't have a collar, so it's quite easy to wear. and I can wear it in the day. You can just roll up the sleeves like this or roll it down. Those of you who know me will know this shirt. It was kind of a shirt dress that I bought in Greece on my holiday in 2018, and I came home and chopped it off. And this will go with my white trousers, it'll go with jeans, it'll go with the beige trousers, so it's going to get a lot of wear on the holiday. I took this black long-sleeved blouse, so I've taken two little vests with, a white one and a black one, to wear underneath specific clothing, and also just to layer up with if I get cold. And I just like this, it adds a little something into my wardrobe, makes all the bland clothing look a little bit nice. It is a long-sleeved top, so this I'll probably wear towards the end of the holiday when it's a little bit cooler. Besides the skirt, I've also taken two dresses. So this is another long-sleeved option, but it's very sheer. I do have a black turtleneck that I can add under this as an extra layer if we go out at night and it's a little bit cold. But I thought this would be nice even in the daytime if we're doing something special. It's my sister's birthday while we're there. And then I've added this especially for when we go to the beach. This is a t-shirt kind of dress. It's just a midi length for me. And it's very easy to wear. It has pockets. It's definitely my style, and that will be easy to pop on with a pair of trainers or a pair of slides. This is part of my plain outfit wear, but this will be an extra layer just in case of cooler days. I can even add it to the dress. I can add it over one of the shirts. It's just quite a thick cardigan, and I'm going to wear this on the plane because it is rather thick, and it's also going to be nice and cozy for the plane. This I'm also going to wear on the plane, but this is going to go with everything. A denim jacket is just so versatile and just so easy to wear, to chuck on with almost anything, and to add that extra layer in case it is cooler. This I've packed with the South Island in mind. It is a hoodie vest that zips up in the front. It is lined with this lovely fleecy lined. If I wear this over a long sleeve t-shirt, it should give me enough warmth if we're going walking or hiking for the day. And then I've added, not really a fashion item, but a very practical item. This is a grey. I think you can pick up. It's coming up as a very light grey, but it's quite dark. There you can see the color better. And there's my pop of color. And I've packed this with our trip to the South Island in mind as well. We're going on a ferry to the island, and it's quite windy and rainy, and I just don't want to get too wet. It doesn't have a hoodie, unfortunately. I think this is going to be easy to wear and pop on over anything, and I can wear it with jeans and just grab it and go and add to my daily outfits if I need something, especially if it's raining. If we come over to my bed, you can see that I've added 4 long sleeve t-shirts. Now I just hope that this is enough. So this is a white one, a grey one, a black one, and this is navy and white. It's coming up more black and white, but it's a navy and white stripe. These are my short sleeve t-shirts. Now this one is going on the plane with me, and this one is going on the plane with me. So I've got 6 t-shirts here. The grey, the black, the navy. This is my little wild card to add color, but it's very neutral actually, and this will go with all my trousers, every single pair of my trousers. It'll even go with the navy, and I can wear it with my skirt. This is a beige color, and then the white one isn't really a t-shirt. It's got a little bit of detail with these cute sleeves, and I just thought it would give me something different, an elevated t-shirt if I wanted to go out. Over here you can see I've just got a pair of slippers over there. These are old, I've just given them a wash. They've been in my cupboard packed away with my winter stuff, but I just think that they'll keep my feet warm, and I've packed in 3 pairs of pajamas. And then just skimming over, I've taken 6 or 7 bras. One will be on the plane with me, and then I've added 6, and then I've just taken 14 pairs of panties, so that I've got for a week before I have to do washing. And then I've added in these 2 vests because these can be worn on their own. These are 3 pairs of leggings. I am taking one on the plane, the navy one at the bottom. I just thought I'd take these 2 maybe for the plane ride back. And also leggings is just so easy. If you're going walking, if you're going hiking, and you just want to be comfortable and not have your jeans or anything cumbersome on, I think leggings work great. So those are all my neutral leggings, and then I've just taken a pair of tracksuit bottoms, and these ones will go on the plane with me. And I'm going to change in Dubai, so I'm going to wear one outfit from South Africa to Dubai and then another outfit from Dubai to Auckland. I've taken some thicker socks. We're not going hiking every day that we're in the South Island, but I've just taken 3 pairs of thicker socks. These are not particularly thick by any Northern European or even probably New Zealand standards, but I'm not going there yet in the winter. It just might be a little bit cooler, so I don't want to just add like these half socks. So I've just taken 7 pairs of these little half socks that you can wear every single day. I've taken 7 pairs obviously because I can wash once a week, and then these are great to wear with your sneakers or inside my booties. And I've taken 1 beanie, and I've never worn this beanie. I like the color, and I have got beige in my color palette, so I thought I'll take that with for the South Island. And if it gets colder, at my sister's, she lives in Hamilton near Auckland. I'm taking 4 belts. I don't want to end up buying stuff in New Zealand, so I'd rather have too many things than too little for this trip, because I don't want to buy unnecessary stuff and bring them home and then be stuck with stuff again, because I'm busy decluttering my wardrobe. I'm also taking 2 handbags. I'll be wearing one on the plane. And what I usually do when I go traveling is I take these small little crossbody bags. So I've got one black one and I've got this brown one. So these are the packing pouches that I'm going to be using. I bought some of them online. I think that they will just make my packing much easier. Hi there. You will obviously know by now that although I've done this packing video, I didn't end up going to New Zealand. And we all know why. Although my heart is incredibly sore not to see my sister, I think my son is also very disappointed. We know that at this time the world needs to stand together. We need to flatten the curve. We need to put the interests of others above those of ourselves. I just want to interject here quickly and say that the packing cubes were an amazing investment. They weren't very expensive. They were about 179 Rand. So if you're in South Africa, you'll know how much that is. It's about, I would say it's about $12 US. For 6 items, that's 3 cubes and 3 little pouches. And I used all of the cubes. I just thought I'm going to take the pouches with and use them. If I ended up doing more shopping and I needed the cubes for the shopping, then I would put my socks and my underwear and my washing and my pajamas in the pouches, because that would absolutely work. So the day that I cancelled my flight, I couldn't bring myself to unpack that day, but the following day I went and I unpacked, and I honestly took 20 minutes to unpack my suitcase. Now Matilda will tell you that I'm quite pedantic about putting things away immediately. I don't leave stuff lying around. So it was amazing to just be able to take a cube, and all my t-shirts were in there, and I could quickly pack them away, take another cube and it was underwear and I could pack that away, and so on and so on. So I'm here to tell you that if you haven't invested in cubes for packing, especially if you're going away for a long time and you need to take quite a bit of clothing, I think it's a great investment. Do buy them. Thanks again. I'll let the video continue. And here's my massive suitcase that I'm going to be using for my clothing. I do have a second suitcase because I can take 2 suitcases with 23 kilograms each, and that will be filled with goodies for the family. I'm just rolling the belts up because that'll make it easier to pack. I did order these cubes thinking I'm going to get 6 cubes, but I've gotten 6 of these pouches and then 3 of the actual cubes. So I ended up doing another order because this is great to put your laundry in or to put underwear in, but I'm going to use the pouches to actually fold the clothes and pack them in here. So what's going to be quite easy to pack is the shirts. I'm just going to lay them flat because they're just going to work. And I'm packing all the t-shirts together, the long sleeve and the short sleeve. And then what I've decided to do on top of that is to see how many of the shirts I can actually fold and roll and put in here as well. So what I usually do if I'm folding up shirts, I hope you can see that, these fold up at the sleeves and I usually hang them that way in the cupboard. But I'm going to undo them so that the sleeve is long and there's a minimal creasing. And then I lay the shirt with the buttons at the top and I fold the outside to the inside, all the time just taking as many creases out as possible. And then I'll fold the sleeve down on that at an angle using the ironing marks that I've already ironed into the shirt as my guide to not have too many creases. And then I do the same on the other side. So although this is quite time consuming, as you can imagine, it's worth it to do it while you're packing than having to iron everything when you get to the other side. And then I fold it back on itself all the time, pulling out all the creases and making sure that there's hardly any creases in the shirt. My black shirt with the embroidery anglaise lace is just so much easier to pack. So I've just folded it in half on itself. The sleeves are lined up and I've just folded that in on the shirt. This you won't see the creases, so this is much easier to pack. It just feels like there's quite a bit of space in here to add something else, but I don't want to overpack the cubes. I'd rather rearrange them at the end. So I'm just going to put in my one little beanie. Something that I wanted to add that I actually forgot to add while I was busy packing is 2 scarves, and that is for the South Island. So I'm just going to grab them quickly, they're below you, and I'm just going to pack them in this cube so that I know that if I open up my shirts that my beanie and my scarves are in here as well. Okay, so I've ended up taking a little bit more than I initially intended, and I'm going to take this scarf because of the grey, so it'll go with the grey and the navy, and it's quite warm. And then I'm going to take this scarf, it's quite thin and it can be used to tie up my hair. And then I've got another one which is a little bit of black and grey. So this one I can use if I'm wearing black and grey, and the other 2 I can use if I'm wearing navy, black or grey. And I'm popping here again because I just realized that my beanie is beige and there's nothing beige in any of these. So I'm just going to quickly rummage for a beige or cream or brown scarf. So I'm going to take this one. It's got green and blue. Well, this is like a khaki green, and obviously it has a beige undertone. So this will work for my beige beanie. One cube done, 5 to go. I'm going to put all my pants in this one and then just see if there's anything that I can add to it. But again, I fold my pants in half and then roll them. I just find that rolling pants makes them less inclined to crease, and then I can just take them out and wear them. I've got a little bit of space on here, but I don't want to squash it too much because then that'll defeat the whole point of trying not to iron when I get to the other side. So I'm just going to add the 2 pairs of leggings on top here. My next cube is not very big, but I'm sure that I'll be able to get my dresses because there's only 2 of them and my skirt in here, and then we'll just see what else we can add to fill up the gaps. The skirt I'm not too precious with because this material does not crease, so So I'm literally just folding it in on itself, and I am also going to roll that. I just think it gives you more space in your suitcase. The t-shirt dress does not crease either, or it does crease slightly, but if you hang it out, because of the elastane content, all the creases will come out. So I'm just going to roll that too. This black dress comes with its own little slip. And here I find myself with quite a bit of extra space. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add in my vests. And then I'm just going to put my belts on the top so that they can lay flat. I could possibly add some more stuff to this cube, but I do have quite a few. And I just thought instead of overpacking them, I want them to be not too overfull. Out of the 4 jackets or cardigans that I'm taking, 2 of them are going on the plane with me, so the other 2 I'm just going to fold and put in here. And then I think I'm going to put my PJs in here as well, because there's quite a bit of room. And you don't want to strip the zip of these cubes, so just be careful that you don't overfill them. So I have 2 more little pouches left, and in these pouches I'm just going to put my underwear and my socks. I'm going to add my slippers to this as well, so that everything that goes on my feet goes in the one. And I think I'm just going to add, because there's so much space left, my underwear. I usually don't like to fold my bras on each other, but for the sake of packing and for the sake of space, unfortunately I have to do that. I twist them at this part and I fold them onto each other so that the cups are sort of in the same direction, and then I just fold the straps underneath it. If you do it this way, you can also stack them on each other. Something that I don't like to do with my bras is to turn the cups this way around, especially in packing, but I don't have space and I'm going to have to do something in order to fit the bras in, and this one isn't going to fold over on itself because this area has got underwire. I think you can see that, and there's a hard piece here, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. So this is what I do, I just turn that one inside out. Okay, so there you can see my slides, another 2 pairs of slides, and my Vans. And that's all the shoes that I'm taking, besides the 2 pairs of sneakers on the plane. So I'm going to put the pouches in the top. I'm just going to unzip that and slip the pouches in at the top of the suitcase, like so. So on this side I've got one of my big packing bags over here. I've got a small little one over here. I've got another small one but just packed at a different angle here. I've got a medium one here in this corner. I've got a large one here at the bottom, and then I've just packed this medium one on top of that one. And you can see that I've still got quite a bit of space in my bag, so if I do need to take extra little gifts and things, I could easily add them to this bag. So here's my bag already, and this is the first time I've ever used packing cubes. I definitely recommend them. They make packing so easy, but I just wanted to share with you how much this all weighs. Okay, so I tried to show you what the weight was, but that didn't work. It weighs about 17 kilograms, which is way under what I can take. I can take 2 bags, each with 23 kilograms. I really feel that this is a great way to pack, so do invest in cubes if you can. I'm going to use some of the pouches that I've left in the sleeve of my suitcase. I'm going to use that to pack up quite a bit of my makeup and accessories. I do have a little accessories pouch. I'll link the blog below and you can have a look how I pack my accessories. And I do have a makeup bag, but I was thinking that maybe I will just change it up and use all of the bags that are in this pouch set. It might just make it a little bit easier. I just want to say thank you for watching. I will be in New Zealand having a wonderful holiday by the time you watch this video. If you like the content that we're putting out, we would love for you to go and subscribe. It means so much to us. We really want to grow our YouTube presence, so click on the subscription below and then just give us a thumbs up if you like this, and also click on the bell so that you get notifications every time we load a video. I will be back in a few weeks' time after my holiday with my holiday vlog from New Zealand. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. See you next time.